Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Welcome to another edition of Reading with Ernesto. Thank you again for everybody who is tuning in now or who eventually looks at this feed. Always appreciate that. And today's book is going to be Secrets of the Vegetable Garden, which is a really cool book. It's actually a shine a light book, which I'll talk about in just a little bit. But as usual, in detail, thank you all for your support. I will never get tired of saying this over and over again that we're very grateful for our community support, business organizations, individuals, anybody who, again, who provides us with what the necessities and things that we need to continue doing the work that we do. For that, we are very grateful for. We're almost towards the end of March. So I'm going to just plug that in one more time that our It's a Match fundraiser is still happening all the way till the 31st. So again, if you decide that this is the time that you want to help out in any way monetarily, this is the time to do it because again, your donation will be doubled by the Wade Richmond Foundation, who's doing that again, just all the way up through the month of March. So give the number 2 tcs.org. Or just go to our website and you'll find that place where you can actually just click and give, and it's super easy and fast. And again, your monetary donation will be doubled all the way through till the end of March. So it's Friday, and we've had a really, really good week. Things are going really well, super productive, and again, always blessed to be here again, yet another Friday. And without further ado, we have Secrets of the Vegetable Garden. I chose this book today because I am really inspired right now. You know, the freeze really came and took a lot of things away from us, especially our beautiful friends that we have, some of us have, which are our plants. And so I'm going to kind of just start all over with some plants. And I'm actually motivated and inspired by my partner who just put up a raised garden and will be creating some beautiful life and hopefully things that we can use as nourishment, So I chose The Secrets of the Vegetable Garden. Now, this book, it's a shine a light book. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I won't be able to do it today in today's reading, but for those of you who aren't familiar with these really cool shine a light books, is that as you're reading them, on the other end, so for example, on this side, if I actually shine a light, I can use my phone. You won't really be able to see it because it's not dark enough in here. But if you can kind of see, it kind of gives you some information. But if you can't use the light, you also have the other side that actually would show you what is on the other side of the book if you're using the shine a light part of it. So I am going to not do the shine a light part today, and but this is a great series of books. They have all kinds of different books and different topics, and so that's what this is. I'll tell you a little bit about it. The Secrets of the Vegetable Garden by Karen Brown and Giordano Poloni. And it says, explore a fruit and vegetable patch up close and find a small world filled with great surprises. From popping pea pods to wriggly worms, the hidden wonders of this busy world will be revealed. All right. So without further ado, Secrets of the Vegetable Garden. A vegetable garden grows under the sun. If you look closely between the stalks, beneath the leaves, and in the soil, you will see the animals and plants living there. Shine a flashlight behind the page or hold it to the light to reveal what is hidden in and around the vegetable garden. Discover a small world of great surprises. The seed of a tomato plant has been sown in soil in a pot. When it has grown into a seedling, it will be planted outside. What 3 things does the seed need to grow? Splish, splash, splosh. The seed needs water, warmth, and soil to grow. Squawk! Birds eating seeds planted in the garden take to the air. Why are they flying away? A scarecrow stands tall in the garden. It looks like a person, which scares the birds away from the seeds. Flap, flap. The tomato plant's roots grow strong under the soil. Which creatures are in the soil? Worms break down leaves and pieces of dead plants. This makes food for growing plants. Wriggle. Rabbits like to eat the weeds that grow in the garden. The gardener pulls the weeds out because the vegetables need space to grow. Can you see the gardener's tools? Creak. The gardener keeps tools in the shed. There's a spade for digging, a trowel for planting, a watering can for watering, and a rake for smoothing the soil. New leaves on the tomato plant reach up toward the sun. Who is sheltering under these leaves? Whirr! Two ladybugs have flown the green leaves. They are spotted beetles with wings. Silky threads catch the light. Who could have made this web? Spin, spin, spin. A spider pulls silk from inside her body to weave a web. The silk is sticky and strong to catch insects for her dinner. The pitter patter of rain falls on the soil and plants, helping them to grow. Which animals feed in the rain? Snails and slugs come out of the rain. They eat the leafy vegetables. Gardeners do not like animals eating the vegetables. They can protect the plants with special sprays or nets. What's inside this cloche? It's lettuce. The gardener has covered it to protect it from slugs and snails. Tap, tap. Small called aphids like to eat the juicy leaves, but another animal likes to eat the aphids. Can you see what it is? Russell, birds. Birds like this thrush peck insects off of the plants. The tomato plant has grown flowers. Bees carry pollen from one flower to another. This helps the tomatoes grow. Where is the pollen? A bumblebee picks up sticky pollen on its furry body. It visits the sweet-smelling flowers to sip nectar. Bzzz. This plant is growing tall. Its tendrils twist around the trellis. What is growing in the pods? There are peas growing in the pods. Pop. Green tomatoes are growing where the flowers once were. The leafy plants nearby are also growing vegetables. Can you see where they are? Potatoes and carrots grow under the ground. Dig, dig, dig. Grow above the soil. Who is nibbling a pumpkin leaf? A mouse is snacking on a tasty leaf. Small animals find plenty to eat in a fruit and vegetable garden. Squeak! The vegetables and fruit are being harvested. Can you see what's in the wheelbarrow? There are tomatoes, carrots, potatoes, cabbages, zucchini, and a pumpkin. Yum. The harvested tomatoes are red and ripe. Look inside the fruit. The tomato is full of seeds. Each seed can grow a new tomato plant. Chop. Some tomato seeds are saved so that they can become new plants. The rest of the tomatoes are chopped into a salad with some lettuce. The vegetable garden will grow until fall. In spring, it will be time to sow seeds again. There's more. Now, look a little closer at the vegetables and fruits growing in the gardens. See how they have different parts that change as they grow. Seed, a seed comes from the flower of a plant. If it has soil, heat from the sun, and water from rain or a watering can, it will grow into a new plant. Roots, a plant has roots that grow down in roots take in water and food from the soil. The roots spread out and hold the plant in place. Stem, the stem grows up from the roots and is at the center of the plant. It works like a straw, sucking up water and food to the flowers, fruits, and leaves. A leaf. A leaf is a flat to catch as much sunlight as possible. Food for the plant is made inside a leaf, water, sunshine, and food from the soil. Flower. A flower is brightly colored and has sweet nectar to attract animals. Parts of a flower can make a seed if an animal brings it pollen from another flower. Nectar. Flowers make a sugary liquid called nectar. Animals such as birds, insects, and bats drink nectar. Bees use nectar to make honey. Pollen. A yellow powder called pollen sticks to a feeding animal in a flower. When the animal visits another flower, the pollen rubs off, and this makes seeds in that flower. And finally, the fruit. In some plants, fruit grows from the flower. Inside the fruit are the seeds from which a new plant can grow. Tomatoes and eggplant are both fruits. And that is today's book, Secrets of the Vegetable Garden. It's a really cool book. Again, it's a shine a light book, and I really wish I would have figured out a way how to have made that work. But again, as you can see on this side here and the back of it, if you shine a light to it, you would be able to see the scarecrow in this part of the page. And these are really, really cool books. This kind of adds to the experience, a little more interactive too. So again, I will be back. I won't be here next Friday, but I'll return in 2 weeks. And until then, stay tuned for all the great things that we do have coming up. We will start our Compadre Fatherhood series next Thursday evenings. So again, more info to come on our Facebook page. Just keep a lookout on that, and I will post that in the next couple of days. I think I posted something yesterday. And we will continue finding ways to keep providing information and our services through this virtual steps that we've taken through COVID. Again, everybody stay safe, have a wonderful weekend, and please, please continue to abide by CDC and Metro Health guidelines, as again, we're still in the midst of this pandemic, and I hope everyone's staying safe and sending lots of good energy your way, and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And until next time, thank you for tuning in to Reading with Ernesto.